We're going to explain how to fix the range error, invalid time value error you might encounter when trying to update a Firestore timestamp in your JavaScript code. This error typically arises when you're attempting to set a Firestore timestamp using an invalid date or time value. Let's break down the common causes and solutions. 1. Incorrect date/time input. The most frequent cause is providing incorrect data to the timestamp constructor. The constructor expects two arguments: seconds, since the Unix epoch, January 1st, 1970, 0 UTC, as a number, and nanoseconds, 0 to 99 and 99 to 99, as a number. If you provide non-numeric values or values outside the acceptable range, e.g. the negative seconds, you'll get the range error. Make sure both values are correctly calculated and of the right data type, number. Double-check your date/time calculations. Even a small off-by-one error can lead to this issue. For instance, ensure you're using the correct time zone if your input comes from user-provided data. 2. Using date object directly. You should not directly use a JavaScript date object with Firestore's timestamp field. Instead, extract the seconds and nanoseconds from the date object and then create a timestamp using those values. To do this, you can use date object getTime, 1000 to get the seconds, and a date object getTime, %1000, 1000 to get the nanoseconds. This precise extraction ensures compatibility and avoids the error. Remember that getTime returns milliseconds since the epoch. 3. Incorrect data type. Always verify your data types. The seconds and nanoseconds parameters of the timestamp constructor must be numbers. If you're working with strings representing dates and times, convert them to numbers using parseInt or similar methods before creating the timestamp. Always check for errors during conversion to handle potential issues. 4. Server-side timestamps. If you only need to record the current server time, use Firestore's fieldValue.server timestamp instead of manually creating a timestamp. This approach is reliable, avoids potential errors associated with client-side clock inaccuracies, and ensures consistency. This method eliminates the need for manual date and time calculations, significantly reducing the risk of errors. 5. Debugging techniques. If you still face the error, use your browser's developer console to log the values of seconds and nanoseconds just before creating the timestamp. This helps pinpoint which variable holds incorrect data. Also, check your Firestore rules to make sure they aren't preventing the update due to permission issues, even if the data is correct. Set up proper logging to track when and why updates are failing in production. Following these steps will significantly reduce the chances of encountering the range error, invalid time value error, when updating Firestore timestamps in your JavaScript applications. Remember to always validate and carefully handle date and time data to ensure correctness and compatibility with